Hello everyone. We will start with the first question, which is reflecting on your screen. The question is about how ocean can act as a resource. Now remember, there are two keywords. One is ocean, another is resource. What we have to remember in such type of questions, you have to focus on the keywords. Now when I define first thing in my introduction part is how ocean can be a resource for us. So resource is something which can be utilized for human welfare. This will be the introduction part. Now understand why such question is there. Day to day, the pressure on the land is increasing, human population is increasing, more area is covered by agriculture. To overcome this pressure, we can move towards the oceans, which has abundance of the energy resources. Now in subject part, we have to focus what type of resources we are having. So these resources we can separately discuss in different types. This ocean can be a resource in terms of seafood. Ocean can be a resource in terms of energy. Ocean can be a resource in terms of minerals. There is a lot of mineral wealth in ocean. And this ocean can be a resource in terms of recreational activities. This ocean can be a resource in terms of biodiversity. So these are our parameters on which we should explain this question. Now when I say ocean as a resource in terms of seafood, we have fish, we have prawns, we have algae, we have salt. Salt can be a source of mineral as well as a source of food. When I am discussing about this fish, from fish we can have cod liver, which can be a good source of vitamin D. From this cod liver, lot of medicines are being formed. Give some examples. When I say algae, algae is used as a vegetable. There are different types of algae. We have green algae, brown algae, red algae. If I give one of the example of green algae, which you have lettuce, which is rich in terms of protein. This algae can be a source of generation 3, where we obtain biofuel. Then this is salt, rich in terms of iodine. These are the sources where ocean can act as a resource in terms of seafood. When we come to this energy sector, from ocean you can have OTEC energy, which is ocean thermal energy conversion. First plant of this OTEC energy is in Karavati, started by the NDA government in Lakshadweep. It has a potential to generate 200 megawatt of energy. Oslo was the first one to start with the OTEC energy, and in India we started it in Karavati. Apart from this, you have another source, wind energy. Almost all the coastal states, if we talk about Maharashtra, western coast, Karnataka, Kerala, eastern coast, Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Odisha, wind energy is very dominant there. Near about 12 states in India are, which plays a big role in generating of the wind energy. So we say total potential is there. So can I say these are one of the renewable sources of energy helping to achieve the energy security? Apart from wind, if I come to another, it is tidal energy, very important one. As we have the longest coastline there in Gujarat, we have there Gulf of Khambat and Gulf of Kutch. We have a potential to generate 7,000 megawatt of electricity, approximately 1200 megawatt capacity. Then you have Gangetic Delta, or you can call it Sundarban Delta region, where you have 100 megawatt capacity. Now, if I move to one of the another source, which is your solar energy. In terms of the solar energy, the first floating solar power plant, it was in Kerala. Till now, it is the largest floating solar power plant in India, which is in Kerala. 500 kilowatt peak of energy. This project is spreaded over 1.2 acres of surface water in this reservoir. Recently, government of Uttar Pradesh has proposed a solar floating power plant in Rihand Dam. They have just proposed this 150 megawatt of power. Now, these can be the resources how ocean can act as a resource. Apart from this, if I come to another parameter where we say how ocean can act as a resource, it is in terms of minerals. Ocean can be a resource for minerals, petroleum, and petroleum is also a source of energy. Ocean can be a source in terms of natural gas. Again, this is a part of energy. We can give examples here. You have KG Basin, where you have natural gas. You have Mumbai High. You have Persian Gulf. Apart from this minerals, we have sand and gravel. Economically, they are very important, can be used in construction. Similarly, when I say another part, there are recently in Indian Ocean called as polymetallic nodules. These are metals in the blend state found in the Indian Ocean, like zinc, cobalt, manganese, etc. Apart from that minerals, if we come to the recreational part, ocean can be a source of tourism. You can give an example of Goa, Kerala, where you have water sports. After that, oceans can be a source for biodiversity. In terms of biodiversity, like corals, which are global climatic indicators. And they are called as rainforest of ocean. Again, resource, one of the resource which is there in ocean, you can write about eelgrass, which provides shelter to the fishes. thus it is a breeding ground for the fishes. Similarly, where I discussed algae initially, algae is a generation 3 biofuel which is called alga culture. Ocean can be another source for transportation, which is very important. It is the cheapest source, thus important for international trade. 50% of the world trade passes through Malacca Strait. In Indian Ocean. Recently, Government of India has proposed inland water port which will give connectivity Jalore in Rajasthan to Gujarat. Thus, we can say these are the different parameters on which we can discuss how ocean can act as a resource.